Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Shannon's Journey, a little bit about life, health, and hope over 50. All right, this morning I'm getting ready to go get my hair done. So I wanted to start off with you guys to show you about my new skincare line, Riman, Korean skincare, real K-beauty, not imitation, straight from Korea. I'm so excited about it. I used it last night for the first time and I'm using it this morning for the second time. So I have already cleaned my face. And then you start with this oil mist. This was just a balm that you put to moisturize. Did I put it on my lips? I didn't put it on my lips, though. Let me do that. So enriching. All right. Move my glasses. That's okay. That's it. I'm trying to decide what to do with my hair. Y'all see my little bruises? I got my little lip plumper done the other day and it's going down, but you know, a lot of people are against fillers. This is my second time ever getting them, but I like them. I mean, it's swollen right now, but if you've grown up with little thin lips, or you know, they've gotten thinner over time, it's just nice to kind of get a little lift, kind of plump for me anyway. Now, like I said, this is swollen, so it'll go down. But for the first time ever, y'all know I've been getting Botox for a few years now. A teacher friend of mine introduced me to that. And if you grew up like me in the 70s and you grew up with eczema, so you already had extremely dry skin, and you live in Georgia and you were raised before sunscreen was around, you know, you might have a lot of sun damage. Or if you've been through cancer 5 times like me and you've had the effects of chemotherapy and radiation on your skin, you might have a different outlook on it, but to each his own. If I didn't have filler, I'd still be okay, or Botox, but I did for the first time because I didn't want a full vial or whatever they call it of filler. I didn't want the whole thing. I said, I just want a little bit. So, but you have to buy the whole vial. So she said, you know what? We could put a little bit around your mouth. I think she did it right here. You can see where that little bruise is. And that way, you know, you're not just throwing money down the drain because this stuff's not cheap. So I said, okay, because I've lost all this weight and, you know, I've got some looseness here. So anyway, she did this. And so I don't know if you see the difference or not. Someone had suggested that when I did the video, posted the video, getting the Botox, why don't you get your nasolabial folds and da-da-da. And I really didn't know what nasolabial folds were, so I had to look it up. But anyway, so she said that, and I was like, yeah, okay, so she did that, so we'll see. And I needed a little fullness here, because like I said, after losing 56 pounds, you know, I had lost some fat in my face. But anyway, so that's dry. So now we're going to do the part that they call the Boost Say Boo. This was the 2 Phases oil mist. And this is the Dermatology Booster. So I'm going to spray that. And y'all know I've been using Body Firm, and I've been using not Bare Minerals. I used to use Bare Minerals, but I said, what am I trying to say? The Ordinary. So I'm trying to phase that out, and I'm going to really give this 100% try. And so you put that booster on, and then you're going to do this serum, the Say part. Then you're going to do the booster again, Boo Say Boo. And then I'm going to do this Dermatology cream that I love. I used it for the first time last night, and it's wonderful. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put some serum on. So this is different. Little. I gotta get used to pumping this stuff out. I didn't get enough in there. Okay. So let's see. And you just rub this all around. But if this works, it's going to really help my life because it's simple and it is a lot easier than all the steps I was doing, really. So, oh, I love the way that feels. And what I have left over with my ordinary products, because I do have a lot, I'm going to use on my body. Why not? You know? So, it's normally, you know, they're small containers and you would save all that for your face mostly, but I'm going to use it on my body. And I do have a couple of more products coming with the Riman line. I didn't order in the beginning, so they're on the way. But, so I did the Boo and the Say. I'll let that soak in. I'm going to do the Boo again. It feels so good. And then I'm going to do the moisturizer. And then I'll put my sunscreen and do my new Holy Grail Seint Makeup. Oh my gosh, it's so lovely. Lovely, lovely. So I think for my hair appointment today, I've decided, after talking with my niece this morning on the phone, I'm gonna go a little brighter, lighter around the face. I probably will get a few little long layers. I'm gonna try to keep as much of the length as I can, but try to get it shaped up a little bit because I need to. I'll drink my coffee. Go Jackets, they play Colorado this weekend. My niece said they're going. So maybe they can beat Dion and Juju. Juju Watkins, the new quarterback for Colorado, is from my hometown and graduated from the school that my daughter graduated from, and I used to teach at for 20 years. We don't really know him because he moved in to Carrollton as a recruit, I guess, but even though that's illegal, it's another story, which I don't think it should be illegal. I think kids should get to go wherever they want to go because it's a big deal of where they go and play sports because their future could depend on it. All right, so I did that. Now I just do just a little of the moisturizer because it doesn't take a ton. And it came with this little spatula, but I just use my fingertip. Another tip. Y'all, I wish you could feel how this feels. And I'm a moisturizer connoisseur. So, you know, with my eczema and dry skin, moisturizer is important to me. And I can tell when I put one on if it's gonna be good for my skin. And this might be the best feeling moisturizer I've ever put on my face. I mean, I really think it is. So I'm gonna put a little bit on my neck. And, oh gosh, it feels so good. And I love the fragrance. Y'all know how I am with my Bloodhound nose. I like this fragrance. It's not super strong, but it's just a clean feeling, clean smell. All right, so that's that. I'm gonna let that soak in and put a little sunscreen. I don't want to put a lot because I'm not really gonna be outside this morning, but you know, just driving, sometimes you have to get a little stuff, my high points. Okay. My neck loves to soak up the sun. Okay. Now we're going to start with the Holy Grail, my makeup capsule. And y'all, I thought this was going to be so hard for me, but this will be the third time I've applied it, and it's been pretty easy. I don't have my professional brushes yet. I just have these little Amazon brushes that I've been using, but I did go ahead and order the professional ones from Seint. They're on the way. All right, so I'm going to start with and this is all new to me. I've never contoured or highlighted until now. So I'm going to start with the contour. Let's see. And I have Cedar is the color that was chosen for me. You just pounce it in there a little bit. And right on that cheekbone for my age is what I've been told. Right, and not too far up, just about to the eye. Across the forehead. Y'all know I got me a forehead with my widow's peak, but I've learned to embrace it. I think, you know, people that don't have a forehead wish they had one. People that have one wish they didn't sometimes. But I'm okay with mine. This is, widow's peak means a lot to my family. It's a long line of people with widow's peak. We embrace it. All right. And then down here, across this jawline. And I've seen it done different ways. Some people go all the way behind the ear. So don't really focus on that jowl area. Okay, and then the nose. My lighting's not super great in here this morning. I have a little not symmetrical nose from breaking it twice, but so try to see if I can contour this side a little bit. I don't know. I should be pointing out all my flaws, should I? Oh well. Okay. So then I'm going to go in with my corrector, and it is the Frenchie. And I'm just going to tap here. This is so new to me. I've never used corrector. Lord knows I need to. I just never knew how and what color. And it's amazing. This is, you would think, pink. Yeah, but it does. It's like a peachy color, and it really works. Once I put the highlighter or whatever on. Okay, but I'm not touching this area where I have more texture. Just the inside. I might just put a little bit of that on my lid as a primer. I don't have a primer right now. I've been looking at different ones, but I'll do that. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go in with the highlight. I'm gonna do June. Yeah, that one. Let's see. That little bruise. I'm kind of forgetting what I'm doing. Because it's on camera, I guess. Let me think. I don't know. Okay. Let me go ahead and get my cheek color. I think I'm gonna do the pink grapefruit. I'm still working on placement of those colors. I'm not 100% good with that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and, oh no, I gotta do the, see, I'm forgetting because I'm on camera. I'll go ahead and do my, I forget what they call it, other highlight, but this one is the hazel. And I'm kind of mixing my highlights because I'm waiting on my another foundation to get here, and I don't know, I'm still playing around with it. Okay, so I'm gonna start blending that with that. I have a little pigmentation over here. I'm gonna try this color corrector on it, see how that does. The main thing, you just play around with this and see what works for you. That's what I'm learning. Okay, I'm gonna start blending this contour in. You just start at the hairline and then you go little flicks up. And like I said, my lighting is not the greatest in here this morning because the sun is on the opposite side of the house. But I hear my husband in the kitchen. He's probably wondering who I'm talking to. He must be getting ready to head to work. He's putting some breakfast on or something. Pull that down on my neck. I just love this. I mean, you don't even feel like you have makeup on, y'all. You don't. And it just works for me perfectly. All right, so then I have a bronzer and a illuminator. And I've been doing bronzers and illuminators a lot with my Clinique palette that I've shown you before. But I'm going to take this bronzer, and my bronzer is called Bella. And I think a lot of people get Bella. But I'm just going to touch over these high spots. Right across the bridge. I don't know. And then I'm going to take the illuminator and just center of the face kind of illuminate. Sorry, I've got a runny nose this morning. Okay, I probably could use a little more cheek color. Maybe I'll add some of that black cherry. Yeah. That's a pretty color. Hey! Hold on. That was my husband. He asked if I wanted some bacon. I said, yeah, I'll take a piece. So this is the first time he's seen my little setup I've got in here. It's funny. All right, I know. Let's see. Where are we at? We're on the blush. Blush, blush. All right. And now, I know there's several things. I'm still not automatic with everything. But this little palette is just so versatile. So I can take my contour, the cedar, and I can line my lips with it. And some people put a little shadow down there. Maybe I can blend in this little bruise. Luckily, my hairdresser, she's a family friend, more emphasis like a family, and she has her own salon in her basement. She's semi-retired, I guess, even though she's still young. But her husband does a lot of travel, and she has one daughter that just started college and one that's going to 5th grade. And in order to have better hours, she sold her salon, and she just takes a few clients on here and there. So I'm lucky that I get to be one of them. But anyway, I don't have to really go out in public. I can just go to her basement salon. All right, so I did that. Oh, you also can use that. It's like an eyeliner. And I don't have my magnifying mirror in here with me this morning. I got to get one. I keep one in my bathroom, but I need to get one to have just in here. And I'm just brushing this along the lash line just to give a little color. Just a little bit. I'm a minimal girl, so this makeup is perfect for me. But you can, you know, make it more full coverage and darker, and there's so many different shades and all that you can buy. So you can make it fit your look. This is a, what is this color? This is, I kept the little order slip so I can remember all these colors. This is Mama. And I figured, shoot, what better color than Mama from this Mama? And I don't have a mic on this morning. I hope you guys are gonna be able to hear me. I hate when I do a video and the volume's not good, but anyway, hopefully. And then this color is Bend and Snap. And I'm just putting a little bit on the bottom part of my lid. It's really pretty. All right. And let's see, what color lip do I want this morning? I think I'm gonna do my, I don't know, my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Fair. It's been my favorite lately. Although, I still gotta brush my teeth again after I drink this coffee. I should have waited a bit. All right, mascara. I use Thrive lash extensions, and this has become one of my favorites though, this Maybelline Colossal. It is so easy to come off. The Thrive is easy to come off in a way, but I feel like I'm pulling on my lashes a little bit more than I like. So I've been going with this one. And it's not the waterproof kind. Of course, waterproof's gonna pull on your lashes a little bit more to get it off. And I'm in the process of trying to regrow my lashes. for those that may not know, I am undergoing palliative treatment for cancer, and the chemo injection I get has caused some hair loss. Not as much as I've had in the past with other chemo treatments, thank God. One less thing I got to deal with. But anyway, do a little brow gel. Let's see. Got a little cleanup on all 5. There we go. This is Thrive as well. And it's a brown color. I have dark hair, obviously. I had a microblading done in 2018. No one can believe that it's still this good. I can't either. But, so I don't have to do too much. When I went through chemotherapy for ovarian cancer, I had a friend that does microblading. I used to teach 2 of her 3 daughters when they were in 4th grade, and she contacted me out of the blue and said, I want to do microblading for you. And I had no eyebrows at the time because of that chemotherapy and no hair. And she did it as a gift, and it was very sweet and nice, and she did an excellent job. I get lots of compliments on my eyebrows. Okay, so let's see. There's this finishing powder called, what's it called? Setting powder, Feather Blot. So I'm gonna use a little bit of that. Oh, and my perfector sponge is on its way to kind of blend more. I've never used one correctly. I had one and didn't realize you're supposed to dampen it. And I was like, this pulling my skin and dry. So I actually gave it away. But now I know. Oh, you're supposed to wet that thing and have it damp. So I did buy some, but I haven't used them yet. And I've ordered the one that comes with Seint. So once that gets here, I'll try that out too. And I know I still am learning, but overall I'm pleased with what this makeup is doing for me. I don't know if you can see it as good on camera, but I like it. Okay. And with me not using a magnifying mirror today, I hope it looks as good to you as it does to me, but it feels good. I feel like I don't even have on makeup. All right, so that's my Riman and Seint new skincare beauty routine tutorial. I'll get back on here to show you what I did at the hair salon, and then I'll wrap this video up and post it. I have this. If I could just remember to use it. All right, real quick, I did end up getting my beauty sponge and blending a little bit more, because when I got to my magnifying mirror, I could see that I needed to. And I took that lipstick off. I'm going to just use a gloss this morning, I think. But I'm going to finish my bacon first. Thanks, hubby, for some delicious bacon this morning. And, but yeah, I wanted you to know I'm still trying to get used to the corrector cream. I think I just blotted most of it off when I used the sponge, but overall, I like it. I'm not sure that I'm bronzing and everything correctly, so I'm gonna watch some more tutorials and try to perfect that. But yeah, just join me on my little journey as I learn how to navigate my newfound makeup line with Seint and enjoy my Korean skincare with Riman and see how it goes. So I'm gonna get my day going, and I'll see you again when I get back from the hair salon. It may be in the car. We'll see. I put the black cherry on with this shirt, and I like it. I'm not sure if you can tell in the video, the color, but I like it a lot. So I'm gonna do that and just put a little bit of my Clear Thrive Lip Plumping. Not that I need any plumping right now, but I don't think it does too much. Hi friends, I'm back. How do you like my new do? It's really exactly what I asked for. We were gonna go a little lighter, but it may be more than a one-step process. So yeah, but she gave me some little framing around the face, and I like it. So I just wanted to show you guys. I just got back. I've been running errands like crazy, but I'm going to get all this video put together and post it. I hope you like it. If you've enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and always choose joy.